Going loud, what the Unicorn Werewolf Twitch channel can do for you. Hey everyone, Marty here. Welcome to the Quick Sits podcast. And I was scrolling through Facebook yesterday and I saw this post that really stuck out to me. Somebody in a Twitch streaming group, I'm not even sure which one it is, showed a picture of his stats and they looked strikingly similar to mine. He had streamed for about 90 plus hours in the past 30 days. His average viewership was about 2.5, and he had about 90 something followers. It was almost a carbon copy of what my stats look like right now. That wasn't the troubling part. He's so close to the Twitch affiliate status. The troubling part was he came on there and he said, I've been doing this for 3 years. I deserve to have affiliate. Somebody help me. And I was immediately disgusted and put off by it. And I had to ask myself why. Because anytime you feel a strong emotion, whether it's anger, sadness, disgust, rejection, depression, and it's coming from an external source, it's because you're actually disgusted with yourself or angry with yourself about something. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but it's the same pattern. It's a similar thing. So I got to thinking back whenever I may have also been on that train of thought, had that sense of entitlement that I deserve to have this or I deserve to have that. So I was thinking back to whenever I started this, and I got on, and I wanted to be a top tier streamer. I wanted to be one of those content creators that got early access to the new season of content with Rainbow Six Siege specifically. I wanted to be sent cool things, cool glasses like what's coming with the new season for Operation Crimson Heist. And I was like, I've put a lot of time in this game. I deserve to do that. Why am I not getting the attention? And then it sort of hit me, all like a ton of bricks. It's just, I realized that you are not entitled to, as the Irish would say, shite. You're not entitled to anything. The fact of the matter is, and this is me talking to me on this, the fact of the matter is, it's a privilege that you get to stream. It's a responsibility that you get to play video games and build a following and serve them at the highest level. So I thought, what would you tell this guy? And I thought to myself, I was like, your stream, people coming in to watch you play video games, it's like they can go to thousands of other streamers that are streaming the same game or similar games and watch them, and chances are you're probably not the best in the world at the game that you are playing or are wanting to play. And so you're not going to bring people in based off of gameplay alone. And if that offends you or hits you across the jaw, then this might be one of those hard truths that you need to hear. But the answer is fairly simple. All you have to do is offer value. Offer something of value. Do something else along with your stream. Like I said, you're probably streaming because you want to enjoy what you're doing for your job. I enjoy streaming. And I know right now that you might be like, your viewership is 2.5 people. You're not a top tier streamer. Obviously, why are you talking on this? And I would say that's fair game and that's all true. But I am coming to the stream with an approach that's coming with a serve you first attitude. And it's one of those things that's uncomfortable too, because last night I was laying in bed with my wife and I was talking about this, and she was like, you need to talk more. And I agreed with her immediately. I knew that. I had been playing Ghost Recon Future Soldier recently, and that was something that was just for me. Like, I wanted to wanted to play through that, but I realized as I've been doing that, I haven't really been talking too much. And it's in parallel with the game, it's kind of easier whenever you are staying quiet and you're using a suppressed weapon and you're using the drone and you're picking off all the enemies with a sync shot and you're not leaving a footprint. That's all cool, and that's why I love Splinter Cell too. But every once in a while, it's time to go loud, and there's no other way around it. Yesterday, I was playing a mission where it at pretty much every major point of that mission, there was no way around just going silent and slipping through. You're going to have to go loud and fight at some point. So you're going to have something that you're fighting for. You're going to have a movement, something that you can bring to the table to help your viewers and stay relevant, stay entertaining, stay helpful, inspirational, motivational, etc. So I just wanted to come clean with what this channel can do for you today and tell you the exact path and the exact steps that are going on that I'm currently using to build a follower base and to serve at the level that I can and change the world for the better. So as far as your health goes, like I've mentioned before, and I've told my story several times, I used to be 100 pounds overweight. I was a band director. I hated everything about my career path and what I had let my life become. And I lost 100 pounds, and I became an MMA fighter. I tore my knees up, and I rebuilt my body from the ground up on that too. So here's how I can help you with that. First, I have these bots going on in the background while I'm streaming and enjoying my gameplay, and they're directing you to thedolcediet.com where you can use the affiliate link GearItUp10, and that's going to save you 10% off the 4-week program or the 12-week program. And you can email me a copy of your receipt showing me that you use that promo code, and then you'll be on my list. Now, if you want to take that a step further and you want me to coach you through that, that's the only way you're getting in. I only want to work with people who are serious about making a change for their health. And you might want to make your change for the health because you're also looking to lose 100 pounds. You don't want to develop a lifestyle related disease. And if you're a streamer and you're sitting down all the time, your chances of that are going good, and you must be taking proper steps to ensure yourself that it doesn't happen. Or maybe you're even somebody who's like a physical laborer and you're in constant joint pain. Maybe you're an athlete and you're looking to perform at peak level. And I say athlete, physical athlete, or maybe you're an esports athlete who's looking to increase your reaction time and soup up your performance level and get noticed. Or maybe you're just a streamer who wants to be at your best, so people will actually come in and want to hang out with you while you play video games, and be instead of being some sourpuss who bitches about everything all the time, and but you're letting that out because you're in pain, physical pain, mental pain, etc., and all this can be mitigated by your nutrition and your movement. So like I said, I only coach the people who are serious and ready, and I don't talk to people unless they've proven that they're going to take a commitment on that. So that's how I can help you on that. Next, as far as actually making money goes, like I mentioned, unless you're a top-tier streamer, you're not going to have income that's going to be steady enough or going to be the amount that you're looking for to support you and your family and everything else. Chances are this is not your only job. You probably are working another job, but you're moving towards what can you do to make a living and enjoy the process. Which is why you're here on stream. And it said at some point you had a thought that was like, you know what? I love video games. If I could make money playing video games, life would be great and there would be no more problems. which we know is not true, but you had that thought at one point. It could be something else. You're working towards that, but right now you have something that you could do right now that could get you stable enough so that you can pursue your dream of this. And then also, you're looking for, like, how do I get people to come to my stream? How do I get fresh eyeballs? How do I stay relevant? How do I get people eager and excited to show up to my stream? It all comes down to being able to deliver a message that's about them, not about you. I look all over the place and I see streamers and business owners alike who are all, this is all me, this is my achievements, this is what I've done, this is blah, 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 and it just makes you want to slap them. When instead, you should be talking about what you can do for the people that you can serve. And that comes in the form of the science and the art and the skill of copywriting, which is my chosen skill on when it comes to making money. I've said all the time, it's like, Marty, you look like you train martial arts and play video games all day. How do you actually make money? Because you're not a fighter, which they don't make much money anyway. I'm not a fighter anymore. And the stream is not exactly kicking either. What are you doing? I write. And without the right sales message, things don't get sold. So if you have a dream to do something and you can't articulate it, if you can't write it, if you can't explain it simply to where a person is going to come to you and give you money, then that's where your dreams go to die. Simply put. So with that, I have a bot going on in the background that shows you this awesome free book called Copywriting Secrets by Jim Edwards. He's a mentor to me. I've studied his stuff. I've taken his courses. I've gone on a vacation with him and learned everything I could learn over that week's time about it, and used it to help my wife launch her business, gain a following. I'm using the techniques to build this channel, and using the content marketing strategies that I've learned to sell people without actually having to sell, which is awesome because I hate really selling face-to-face. So, and that book is amazing. That is, without a doubt, the most important book I've ever read in my life. It completely changed my life. It changed my confidence in my ability to make money regardless of what was going on in the world around me, pandemic or not, freeze or not. And it's something that you can level up and get better at every single day, which is something that I know that we all love to do. And then finally, relationships. Now, am I talking about relationships with like a spouse, relationships with friends, relationships with parents, relationships with potential customers? I'm talking about all of them. And it's about, if you want to be good at relationships, you got to remember that it's not about you and it's not about being right. I remember a time where I prided pretty much everything I had on being right in everything. My logic was better than yours. And, you know, even if you set out to win an argument, you're still in an argument. And if you're trying to have a relationship with that person and you either win or lose the argument, there's going to be resentment. And that carries over whether it's a personal relationship or a professional relationship. It's about persuading with what's in it for them instead of convincing them that they're wrong. And there's a fine line between the two. And so I thought to myself, what could I do for you? The people who come in to my stream, I have some regulars who show up all the time, and I appreciate you guys so much. And I got to thinking, it's like, what can I do for them in relation to what we all love? Because the people who have come in have really bonded with me over Splinter Cell, over Ghost Recon, over Rainbow Six, Gears of War, Mortal Kombat, which, by the way, that Mortal Kombat movie trailer that released yesterday, oh man, I can't wait for that. And you know she's wife material, by the way, whenever she writes down the release date on the calendar immediately after watching the trailer. So, speaking of relationships, so what I'm going to do is I'm anticipating very soon on the test server of Rainbow Six that they're going to be releasing the new season, Operation Crimson Heist, which is year 6, season 1. And there's a lot of people who are intimidated about starting that game because, hey, we're starting year 6 now. I heard it's a really complicated game. I don't want to get yelled at by random strangers for being bad at the game. I want to be able to pull my own weight. I want to frag out and look like a badass, and maybe even do it on my own stream. I want to find a team that will support me and encourage me and pick me up whenever I've failed and tell me to dust it off and get back up, and it'll be all right. There's always next time, instead of being beaten down by trolls. That's what the Unicorn Werewolf Twitch channel is really all about. It's about providing that community for tactical shooters, stealth action, and fighting game, a positive environment for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a book, an unofficial strategy guide that I've written about Rainbow Six Siege. It's still undergoing some changes, but I'm going to revamp it little by little and create a course, a guide for beginners in year 6, and how you can skip that hellacious learning curve and start winning games and being awesome real fast. Faster than you ever dreamed possible. And I'm going to be doing that day by day. It's going to be it's going to be awesome and amazing. I'm going to tie in some MMA stuff in there, some striking stuff. You might even learn some striking while you're there, because there's a lot of parallels and similarities in between the gunplay in Rainbow Six Siege and actually boxing and kickboxing that I'm going to explore and have some fun with. And who knows, you might see some spin-off workouts and some other stuff if you're into that kind of thing. Bottom line, I'm listening to you. These are all ideas that I have. These are ideas that I have that I can provide value to you, but the direction of this channel is up to you. And the best way to tell me what you want to see is to come in chat and interact with me like my regulars, Lemon Fotseye and Chainsaw Chody, Coach She Squatch, among others. And also, if you want an even more detailed guide of how I can best serve you and what the Unicorn Werewolf Twitch channel is all about, even more detailed than what I've gone into today, you can come into the chat and type !guide, or you can go to gearitupinsider.com/channel-guide. I might even set Geared Up Insider to go to this page by default. But you can pick up your channel guide there. You can get on the email list, and the people who email me are the ones that I'm going to listen to the most, because, again, I only want to talk to the people who are serious. I don't want to talk to the other guys, the trolls, and all those people. I want to talk to the ones who are serious about what this channel can do for them and how it can help you level up your life everywhere. And let me be clear about the health, about the meal plans, the workouts. I want to help you if you want to be helped. I really do. But I don't need to help you if you don't want to be helped. Same thing with the copywriting. And I don't think I explained this all the way. You pick up that free book through my link. It is an affiliate link. You email me, show you that you did. And then if you want me to write something for you, I will. But I just got to tell you, like, I don't wake up every day gung-ho ready to write something. That's like the big cheese stuff. But if you are ready and if you want it and if you want to skip the line and go straight in so you can build a machine that makes money for you on autopilot while you sleep, so you can do something like stream or chase other dreams, that's how you do it. And then also you're going to be the first to know about this awesome Year 6 Rainbow 6 guide that I'm coming out with. I'm super excited about it. So if you want to be on that priority list, go to gearedupinsider.com/channel-guide or come into the chat and press !guide.